Well, here we are at Mini Meltdown. My car here has been ran. I took second in my heat. I lost reverse, and that's because of how much stuff came in. So we're going to be trying to cut this thing, straighten this thing, get a different bumper on it because they do have a welder over there. We're going to be pulling the frame rails so they're a little bit straighter, maybe put some 9-wire around this because now the 9-wire rules changes. We had an oil line rupture. That's why there's so much oil underneath here, so I'm probably going to wash that down with water or some brake clean. So look, I was even sucking the oil into the intake. I just want to make it so that it's better, and I did start losing oil pressure in the feature, but yeah, so we're going to try to cut this bumper off, use the bumper as leverage to straighten out the frame, put some 9-wire around it, pull everything a little bit straighter. The rad support may stay in, it may leave. I'm not sure yet. This is a hard-hitting demolition derby, that is for sure. This right here, this kink in this 1/4-inch tube, that is a guy's gas tank protector right there. So I was not being shy. We are going to try to fix this and do some updates here for you guys. The leather seat I was a little nervous about, but I didn't come out of it. Oil cooler worked great except for the lines, just because of how far the front end came in. Steering wheel that I bought at Blizzard Bash. It was a great purchase when I bought it, and it looked really nice, but unfortunately now it was bent into a triangle and I had to straighten it inside the ring. The hood is pretty much garbage. The back of the car is into the gas tank protector. That's what I want. It's starting to blow apart, but now with the 9-wire rule, we are going to do a lot of 9-wire in the back of this car. Speaker deck, we're going to pound down just a bit so that I can keep my visibility with a high lift and a jack. Rear bumper, straight. If it comes to it, we're going to try to reuse this rear bumper. But let's get started on the front of this car. We're going to try to use the winch on the trailer to pull it out. So we've been working at this here for about 20 minutes. We're going to have to stop soon because Josh is going to be going in the ring. But we got the bumper kind of straight. We got this frame rail kind of straight with a tear. I have no more fix-it plates, so I cannot add any more fix-it plates. But this side's actually the good side. If you guys follow me over to the far side, yeah, I don't know the proper terminology for this, but she's a little bit boned. What we're going to do now is try to pull the core support out of this, and then maybe try to get some shifter linkage back so I can get reverse. Let's go for that. So with the bumper straight, we got the rad support pulled back out, and guess what? We have reverse. Now there's a couple other things that we're missing here, like we still have the oil pressure line problem, we still have some rad hose problems, but I think I have enough rad hose to be able to loop this. And I think I have enough oil pressure line to loop that as well. Well, not loop it, but clean it up, get it a little bit tighter. I'll get a little tighter to the header, but I think we'll be okay. So what we're going to be doing now is we're going to be cutting this bumper to make this bumper fit. I just bought this bumper here, and the guy delivered it right to my trailer. So we're just going to start cutting and kind of praying. So let's get going. Well, Josh just went out in his heat. He ended up coming top 2, so he's got a ride to the feature too. We got quite a bit of repairs to do on Josh's car, mostly on driver's side. You're going the wrong way, the ring's over there. A lot of repairs had to be done to this to make it back into the ring. I think we're in good shape on Josh's car. On my car, we haven't even got that started. We got the frame straight, we got the rad support pulled out. I got these plates here cut for the bumper, but I did go buy a bumper. This is a previously enjoyed bumper here at the show. And we're going to start welding this thing on. It does have a small point. I'm not a big fan of points. We'll see how many batteries I have left to see if I can cut this off or not. Then from there, we have to do some other repairs to the oil system. And then from that, we got to start 9-wiring. So Josh's car is probably going to get 50 pounds, and my car is going to get 50 pounds. I do have a bent spindle. I've been looking at it. Not really sure what I want to do yet. If I put a good spindle on, that's going to really push the tire out past where the doors are. We're going to have to see, but we're going to get this bumper on there as soon as Josh is done welding. I'm going to start fitting mine now. Josh is still underneath there welding and 9-wiring, but in the process I got this bumper slid in here ready to be welded. I just got to center it. We don't have a measuring tape. We're just going to use our fancy dancy eyeballs and figure out where she's center. And then from there I just fixed the oil pressure line, so now I have oil pressure again, and we're getting ready for tomorrow. Well, it's gotten dark out. Josh and Kevin are over there working on there still. We got one side welded on. We're just using this 110 MIG welder. I'm going to keep welding into the night here, trying to see how much welds I can get done. We're probably going to start on the other stuff probably tomorrow morning because it's going to get too dark and I don't feel like using a Sawzall mini grinder and stuff like that in the middle of the night. It's getting cold. I just put my sweater back on, so let's keep welding, see how much we can get done before the morning comes.
What's going on in the box here?
Josh's car is in great shape for the feature. We have 20 minutes to go make Consi the inspection for the feature right now. He's got both rear tires on his car. We got 2-man extreme suicide door lights coming in. Sounding fantastic. It's like 4-door suicide. There's it. I know. That's the third Suey here this weekend. This back end's all been put back together. He's running my tire. My Camry, we've spent all morning on it. I kind of think I shouldn't have drank as much last night because I could have got a little bit more work done before the sun went down. We got a lot of 9-wire in the back of this thing. I'm a little nervous of it getting caught on some of the other cars out there in the ring. There's the two-door over there. We got 9-wire here. We have 20 minutes to pass inspections, so we're going to try to hustle over to inspections right about now. And we can 9-wire and seatbelt after inspections, but we can't come back to our trucks. So we're just loading up all of our stuff here. And I've been helping this guy out. Look at him over there. He's running my emergency backup gas tank inside this thing because his tank broke, so I lent him my tank.
There you go.
Yeah. And then we're just going to adjust Josh's shifter. We got to adjust mine, and then we are good to go back up for retech and see how well this goes.